Hey there, Jeff Spoiler Clips here, back again with another TerraTech Showcase video. And today's build is actually one of my first builds I did when I came onto the console version over a year ago. And this is for y'all Stargate SG1 fans out there. This Prometheus build design. So if you look up Prometheus from Stargate SG1, you will see a pretty similar model to this. And I think I did a pretty good 1x1 scale. And this was just a year ago, by the way. I have a more updated version, but I'll get into that just a moment. But just looking at this one, he's coming in around 2,162 build space, which is it's okay. Good luck spawning in on online servers, because sometimes they'll kick you if you spawn something this big in. But let's take a look at it. Here's the different color variants that we have. Let's see here. Go back GSO. So we have the gray. Here's the red. Here's the white. But me personally, I kind of prefer the gray because it's similar to the original design. So let me explain how this thing works. So this is the bridge. We have the starboard here, and these right here in the series, the Stargate series, these are fighter launchers where the little fighters come out on each end, which is pretty cool. I try my best to replicate it. We have our little thrusters in the back, and our batteries are stored up front. Speaking of batteries, this original Prometheus design has about, let's see here, 14 geoport batteries, smaller ones, which is about 4 mega battery packs. Keep in mind, this build was done uh, a year before the mega pack battery updates that came to the consoles. So again, I do have a newer design that's more updated. But let's take a look at this guy. Running from the front to the back is the hover glitch design. And to better explain it, let me pull out my hover glitch tech to better, for y'all to understand what I'm talking about when I say hover glitch. Here he is. So looking at the hover glitch tech, so we got our battery packs here, our battery source. We have an anti-grav, a computer stabilizer, and some gyros to keep them stable. And now how the hover glitch works, you have a hover pad on top and then a hover pad on the bottom, flipped opposite ways or towards each other. And in between, sandwiched in, you want a wheel of any type, preferably the Hawkeye medium track is the best one, but any wheel for the most part should do. So to demonstrate it, let's fly around. So as you see with the hover glitch, you can go at any axis and radius as you like. The skies is the limit per se. And let's look at the controls real quick. So we have yawning left and right, acceleration with L2, strafing plus pad, lifting up and down, propellers L2, and thrusters R1. Traditionally, for the console version specifically, this is the best controller setup for a hover glitch tech. And our Prometheus ship here, even though it's a year old, utilizes that same function. So let's demonstrate it. Let's take off the anchor. So let's see here, up and down. Let me give them the more updated version, because the older version didn't have the strafing ability. So let's see here, up and down with L2, L3 I meant. And then with L2, you can accelerate forward, and you can turn as well, going left and right. And here's the thrusters. Let's look at that max speed with the first version of Prometheus. About 90 miles per hour. That's actually really good, considering my first version. And let's look at those weaponry. Now this one's more missile focused, but let's look at the damage output this guy can do. So with the Hawkeye missiles combined, we have about 5 to 10,000 damage per second with the avalanche missiles and the Hawkeyes. So he does some pretty good damage. And looking at our test cube over here, now I'm not going to do the whole thing because the weaponry on this Prometheus isn't really good at taking down tough techs like test cube pretty quick, but I will do some demonstrations real quick. And of course, we're going to go to the AI simulators, after which I'll come back and show you the more updated version of Prometheus. Let's see here. Turning him to enemy now. Let me get a little closer. So we're only going to get a few hits in. We're not going to stay here all day, because I know this is going to take a while, because I've tested it before. So, as you see, we're knocking some blocks off, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's some good damage right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there, because I don't want to take up the entire video doing this, because you see it's taking a little longer than usual to take them apart. So, let's get straight to the AI simulators with the first version of Prometheus build. Alright, let's go down. Go into teleportation. Battle arena. Alright, and before we get into there, and to show you the strafing abilities with the plus pads, as you see, I'm going to the right, and then I can strafe back to the left. So, again, with the control layouts, you're able to strafe. So, just keep that in mind. Let's get straight into the testing. We're going to do a few tests, and then we'll go back and show you the more updated version of Prometheus. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, he's gone already. My goodness. Alright, let's go for it again. Getting down to the ground. Alright. Let's go at it again. Take him out. Come on. Almost there. I see this version of Prometheus is not necessarily the best, but it was my best first attempt a year ago. Alright, let's do one more testing and we'll go back in. Alright, so we got this guy here. Ooh. Let's get some action in there with the thrusters. Alrighty. Doing some good damage here. Let's finish him off. Oh, I missed that set right there. Come on. Come on, Prometheus. Show the audience what you got. My Hawkeyes keep missing. Come on. About to take him out. Oh, and there he goes. Alright, so I say that's enough testing for the original Prometheus. You see why I had to do more updated version. I mean, look at his shielding. It's already down by half. And you see how long it takes for him to take out enemies. So, let's go back in here. Testing apparatus. Go back over here, and in a moment I'm going to actually pause the video to allow the updated Prometheus to charge up, so that way we'll be ready for the next testing. Let's see here, let's park this one right here, and I'm going to pause the video and let the updated one charge up. Alrighty, here's the updated Prometheus, fully charged up as you see. And look at that. He's a mixture of Hawkeye and GSO blocks. And look at the weaponry. He has 4 future Gatling lasers and 4 Venture rapid cannons. And at the bottom right here, he has 8 better future missile pods. So he is more loaded out on weaponry and versatility than the last Prometheus. And guess what? He is only 1,950 blocks big. He is like 200 blocks cheaper than the original version, but much stronger, more agile, and just better all around. Let's look how many battery packs this guy can hold. Let's see here. Going down. He has 6 mega battery packs, and if you divide that by 4, let's see here, 6 divided by Actually, no, 6 times 4. That's 24 smaller battery packs, while the original version had 14 smaller ones. So this guy has 10 additional Geocorp batteries compared to the last one. So he's basically double the energy power, double the weaponry, and like 200 blocks cheaper. So I say this version can't get any better. So let's look at it. He's utilizing the same function, hover. Yeah, the hover glitch method, and with anti-gravs and stabilizers. And let's look at the different color variants this one offers, since we have Hawkeye and GSO. So of course, this is the gray version. This is the red version. And this is the black and white version. Let's go back to gray, and let's look at the Hawkeye color variants. So of course, we got the black. Here's the brown. Army green. The red. And the blue. So yeah, you can pretty much customize how this guy looks pretty good. Let's throw some white in there, and how about instead of blue, let's do red. Ooh, that looks like a rebel ship right there. And of course the army green. Alright, so let's stop wasting time and get to it. Let me put the original color themes back, and let's do some good testing right here. Alright, let's unanchor him. And look at the damage output this version can do. Let's see here. So first of all, now because he's Hawkeye, he does go like 2 miles per hour slower than the original, but what's a 2 mile per hour difference? So he is heavily armed basically. Let's take a look at that damage output. 21,000 damage with 10 to 21,000 damage. So he does, like I said, this guy does twice the damage of the original version. I say that's a deal right there. I mean, just look at that damage. That's crazy. And because of the Hawk arc missiles, they can go anywhere, and they're very cheap to spawn into. So let's get to Messer Test Cube here. Now, with this version of Prometheus, I do not mind tearing them apart with this version of Prometheus. So let's get right to it. And I know this video is getting to 12 minutes, but keep in mind, we're showcasing 2 techs right here, 2-in-1s. Alright, so let's get right to it. And the Gatling laser is going to take that shielding out very quickly. Just keep that in mind. It's better to have a mixture of weapons, as you see here, instead of just straight up missiles in the first version, because you're able to take out a variety of targets. Alright, we're almost getting there. Alright, shielding gone already. You see why I love this updated version of Prometheus. It's just awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him out, and we'll do some AI testing, after which we'll end the video. Just my camera, actually. Alright. Almost done. It's got a little bit left. Now, I know some of you are saying, why don't you use Hawkeye rotating cannons? Well, they take up twice as much space, they're slow at turning, and they're kind of limited in firing angle to top that off. So, I said, why do 2 Hawkeye cannons when I can have 4 Venture autocannons? So, I say that's a deal there. And same with the Gatling lasers. They can fire... let's go and finish this off, and I'll explain a little better. Again, what I love about this setup is the fact that you see how the cannons, they can aim backwards. So you can aim up, down, and sideways. And that's why I love using the Gatling lasers combined with the Venture Rapid cans and tripod missiles. So let's get right into the AI testing simulators y'all been waiting for this updated version of Prometheus, after which we'll end the video off. Alright. Let's see here. Battle Arena. Alright, let's get to it. Getting into 16 minutes now. Alright, oh, we got a guy with some Hawkeyes. Not a problem. Dead already. You see how quick you can take him out, this version of Prometheus? Oh yeah, this fast guy, no problem. My missile pods would make quick work of him. Dead already. Man, I love this version of Prometheus. Oh, we got this guy right here. Missile pods away. Dead already. Man, my goodness. It's just crazy how significantly... Let's take it. Boom. The Hawkeye missile, the Hawkeye blocks protects my batteries packs better. I can take more frontal damage way better compared to the first version. The first version, my batteries being destroyed because of those GSO blocks. But thanks to the Hawkeyes, I'm able to protect my mega battery packs that's stored in the front. Alright, let's take them out. Gone already. Alrighty. Man, can we get a different version of a tech? At least. I like to have a different battle. I keep getting the same ones. Man. I just wanted different types. Alright, he's gone already. Let's do one more, because it's beginning to lag my game from all these blocks. Okay, so we got this guy. Let's get some flying action involved here. I just see from all those tech attacks, getting struck by at least 100 Hawkeye missiles, you see he's able to hold off on his own. And again, he's only a half battery, so he can last a good while in the fight. Use the Hawkeye missiles. Not Hawkeye, but missile pods from Better Future to get them. Fun fact, the Better Future missile pod missiles are actually faster than the Venture ones, so that's something to keep in mind. And it costs half as much as a Hawkeye cruise missile. Okay, let's see here. Our Prometheus is a little damaged, but that's fine. I said let's go ahead and round it off here. Again, it's my Prometheus build. And, well, now it's 1900 blocks, but still, for this size of a tech, he's able to take on a lot of techs and stay in battle for a long time. And I'm very proud of this version of it. And again, this video is really dedicated to those Stargate SG1 fans out there, especially for that Prometheus design. Alright, so we're getting into 19 minutes here. This is Jeff's Baller Clips here, and I'll see y'all guys in the next Terra Tech Showcase video. Take care, guys.